Hello Galactic family. The word quantum has an almost magical effect. It makes people's eyes glaze over as if they've just entered a deep trance. I know it always did that to me too. It's like the theory of relativity, which says that time and space can expand or contract, and, all of a sudden, there goes that glazed look in my eyes again. The only sense I could make out of it was that relativity must be the reason that time slows down and the room seems to get smaller when my relatives come to visit. So, what are quantum energies all about? They are subtle energies, so you might be able to feel them even if you can't see them. You might even say that even electricity is a subtle energy. After all, you can't see electricity itself, only its effects, like when a lightning flash lights up some particles of air. Gravity, being an attractive force, must be a subtle form of magnetism. Compared to dense physical electromagnetism, gravity is a subtle force. But, wow, wouldn't space travel get a whole lot easier if we could understand that little mystery of the universe? The quantum world is a subtle, almost pre-physical world. Things pop out of the energetic quantum soup and manifest in solid physical reality. The quantum world is one where all things are possible, all paths can be taken. It is one where the best path of action can be carefully weighed and considered before physical manifestation occurs. Then, the best path becomes the one that is finally chosen. Then there's the mysterious phenomenon of quantum entanglement, the ability of tiny particles of energy to communicate with each other. For example, if two photons collide, they seem to form a relationship. Now, they know each other and stay in touch. When one goes off on a long journey and finally hits a barrier, the other one reacts to the collision. Magic, and even stranger. Here's what Einstein called the spooky part. The two particles communicate about the collision faster than the speed of light. Back in Einstein's day, that was supposed to be a no-no because nothing should be able to travel faster than the speed of light. Besides, how can a photon send a signal, like a radio transmission, to its partner? It is a particle. It doesn't have any extra spare particles that it can send off to convey the news to its partner. So, the mystery thickens. Unless, of course, information can travel at the speed of thought. The speed of what? Thought, as in mental energy projected through space to a destination. And, because it is not physical electromagnetic energy, it can skip right past that speed of light limitation and travel millions of times faster than light speed. Let's face it, when you think of a friend and the phone rings and it's them, that thought did not travel to you as a radio signal or any other physical energy. It was mental energy, traveling to you at the speed of thought, just like the two friendly photons who know each other and can communicate across vast distances. Using mental energy to explain quantum entanglement is a more elegant option than the everything is one in the quantum world theory that is currently circulating. Yes, everything is, underneath all appearances, really of one source, but, in the physical world where every object appears to be a separate item, that doesn't help us a whole lot. Even in the more subtle world of quantum existence, everything is separate from everything else, even if communication between the parts is more easily available. The reality is that people and particles of energy can mentally communicate with each other, but they do so selectively. When you pick up a thought that your friend is thinking about you, that is selective communication. It is targeted communication using mental energy which travels from your friend to you, and it travels at the speed of thought in free space. It is time to explore and become familiar with energies which are more subtle than physical electromagnetic energies. the quantum world awaits our investigations. 200 years ago, electricity was still an oddity, something to do with lightning and the electric eels. Some even had the audacity to suggest that there was an electric energy and that this energy was a common factor in the two phenomena and that it needed to be better understood. Today, faster-than-light communication is still an oddity, something to do with quantum entanglement and knowing that the phone is about to ring. Some even have the audacity to suggest that there is a mental energy and that this energy is a common factor in the two phenomena and that it needs to be better understood. Today, light workers have become accustomed to the idea that their mental and spiritual light affects the world for the better. Some even have the audacity to realize that they can go further and actively send light out into the mind belt that circles the entire planet.